Yo.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful...
Oh, that's my... Oh, see what that is on my camera. Like so. It's in the daytime, that's all.
Big men.
Yeah, BA, and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. They've got C.J. McCollum. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Nesmith, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And here are the Rockets. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
There's McCollum with the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On the wing, Durant. And we're about a minute into the first. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And again, Denver no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Clark for the Houston Rockets. They've been in rebuild mode for a couple of seasons now.
Yeah, trying to build back up to being a force in the West, Brian. Some decent young talent. You tweak the roster a little bit, and good things can develop.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
Harden scanning the floor. And he can't answer back. The 3-point. Pointer offline. Here's Alexander Walker. Got a hand on it.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why. You got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. For 3, McCollum.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Now here's Harden. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's Neesmith with a three. Rockets with a rebound. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Harden from outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
The Nuggets trail.
The fuck?
Who poked away. McCollum against Wembanyama. Robinson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Alexander Walker with the bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, B.A., at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the left side wing. There's Neesmith with a three, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now a timeout called by Houston for the Nuggets. Gordon, he's checked in for Neesmith. Clarkson comes in for Alexander Walker, and it's Horton Tucker in for McCollum. Gordon on the wing. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And they take the lead.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Over to the left wing.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Quarter of the game. Here's Iverson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pound for pound, I don't know if there's a tougher player than Allen Iverson.
The Nuggets shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Horton Tucker. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Clarkson, right side. Yep, that one's good. Clarkson's got 5 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Off the inbound pass. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Rockets ahead, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got...
So it's my second date with that guy that I met on Hinge. He comes to pick me up at 7. I open my door, and the first thing I see is a massive bouquet of sunflowers. And he's there, but also sunflowers. And all I could think to say was, well, I'm shocked. A guy has never bought me flowers before, and there's...
Called for a 5-second violation.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
From downtown, and another three for Denver.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
James Harden out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Russell Westbrook. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Westbrook against McCollum. Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Looney. Here's Clarkson. Looney, a screen on Harden. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is doing his homework. He said, quote, I watched a lot of old school players and I tried to figure out their mindsets. And all of their mindsets were the same. People remember winners. So whenever the time comes for me to be done with the game of basketball, I want them to say he was a winner. Guys, he's on his way.
So true. Thanks, Allie. Neesmith, he's checked in for Denver. Alexander Walker comes in for Horton Tucker.
Yeah, buddy.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Westbrook outside. McCollum pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kleba. The Rockets pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
There's McCollum with the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really
And one.
his contribution.
Let's
A
go.
great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Robinson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Clarkson comes in for McCollum.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
From the arc. And it's Clarkson missing.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Puts up a three. KD splashes the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Clarkson. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
In transition. And Gordon with the big finish.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands. And I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Clarkson against Harden. There's a screen. Puts it up. And that one's good. Clarkson. Clarkson's got 12 points in the game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 14.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Off target from outside. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. He has 6.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Kleber against Gordon. Goes up from the block. And the bucket is good from Kleber in deep. The Rockets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Kleber can't connect from 14. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Put your hands together. Get loud for
This is good. Oh, man.
And guys, I was just thinking, as I often do, in your travels around the league, the only team you both played for, and as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Houston Rockets.
What we've seen is they're launching.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court right now for the Nuggets, we've got Maxi Kleber, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. Harden can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, I love how McCollum moves attacks in transition, just has a strong sense of where to position himself.
Here's Buckets. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Buckets has got 16 points now.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with a 3.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
The shake. And Durant with the block.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Harden, good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And McCollum slams it in.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A moment to check out some numbers for C.J. McCollum.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Knocks down the long J.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And then Harden with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
McCollum, the pass to Robinson. Out to McCollum from deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take 3-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points. Brian?
That all adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that. Pass to Kleba. Here's Nesmith. It's Robinson, high post. And they get it. And again, Denver no good. Houston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Wembanyama, pass to Durant. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Gordon, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Clarkson's checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon Tucker comes in for C.J. McCollum. Denver has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. Second shot opportunity. Buckets with a rebound. Buckets has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Durant for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Knocked away. Alexander Walker, the pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Harden, and that one's good. Clarkson's got 14 points.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
On the wing, Harden. From outside the arc, hits a 3-pointer.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Robinson. Clarkson for 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Beyond the arc. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. He's got 15.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
And so it's the Houston Rockets firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Smith, Joe Harris out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Russell Westbrook. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Iverson, defended by Horton Tucker. Shot's good by Iverson.
And that's tough. But sometimes it seems Iverson prefers knocking down the contested jump shots just to toy with the defense on occasion.
McCollum's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Takes a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
McCollum, the pass to Looney. Martin with the ball. Checked by Gordon. To the middle. Here's Looney, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Westbrook taking his time here. Nails it from 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's McCollum. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Shot is good by Gordon.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Clarkson for 3. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's Gordon. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
McCollum with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Martin. From outside, off the mark.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Out to the wing. Smith passes to Harris. Another 3 from Houston.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. and have not stopped.
3 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they've now taken their first 2 games in this season series. They're playing with a lot of confidence against Denver.
And what a huge performance it was for Buckets.
He played big all night. Relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
Gordon out of bounds. It'll be Nuggets ball. And the Rockets making a change here. Azubuike's checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Looney. Kleba comes in for Martin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Alexander Walker in for Horton Tucker. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 19-7 run.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And here's McCollum. Oh, Westbrook with a block.
Timing that time had to be perfect.
Now where's Boogie time? Where's Boogie time? Where's Boogie time, baby? Where's Boogie time, baby?
All about playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Neesmith gets it to go. Here's Iverson. Lets it go from deep. No good. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks, for Grant Hill. Allie.
One wasn't injured. We check. Check the injuries. Might have hurt. Your sons. Niggas got hurt. Ooh. Jordan. Oh yeah, I already dropped last night.
Good for her. Yeah, weird ass picture. Just a ankle. Oh, busted tailbone. Ooh. Day-to-day heat. This is light work. This is light work. Let me get Lonzo. That's light work. Let me get Lonzo.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Buckets, and it's Durant, and it's Harden in at the 2-guard. Here's Buckets. He's covered by Ball.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Rockets. To the paint, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Rich, and it's always fun to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
And checking out the opening lineup. For Memphis, Isaiah Roby out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot.
Defense.
You have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Harden, covered by Jordan. Jordan against Harden. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Zubac. And so Garland will bring it up for Memphis. Jordan with it. Harden picks him up. And the shot goes in.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
About a minute into this first quarter.
That's about injured this nigga.
Harden against Jordan. Launches it. And Harden is good for 3.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Jordan misses.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Memphis. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. A lot of people are saying he's a much improved defender over the last few years. Harden shows how outstanding a two-way threat he can be.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Buckets. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Zubac. Right wing. From deep, Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in. Houston in the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Buckets. Gets the 3 to fall. Buckets has got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Timeout called. Memphis. Making some changes. Gordon comes in for O'Neal. And it's Russell Westbrook in for James Harden. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Memphis. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Ingram. Zubac finds Kaminsky. Trent outside. Will it go? Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Rockets. 3-point lead. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Garland, and he drops it in from the low post.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. 1:14 left to play in the first. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Buckets. Coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding. Just a force on the backboard. Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Back to Kaminsky. With some arc, and he lays it up and in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Gordon. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. And they're running. Here's Garland. And Durant with the block.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his
Let's go, KD. Let's go.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gafford, he's checked in for Zubats. Ingram comes in for Jordan. And it's Nembhard in for Darius Garland. Here's Iverson. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
The Grizzlies, 11.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Aaron Gordon is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Ingram, the pass to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And the bucket is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Memphis trailing here. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Kaminsky outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Westbrook. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
What a move by Westbrook. The ability to finish through contact.
Pass to Nembhard. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Roby, he's checked in for Memphis. Garland comes in for Nembhard. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ingram against Harden. Pass to Roby from behind the arc. Buckets with a rebound. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Pass to Ingram. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Harden. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Gordon with the big finish.
The physical ability of Gordon, giving him an advantage on that drive.
Here's Trent, coming off a 22-point game against Dallas. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jordan's checked in for Ingram. A minute 58 left in the half. Garland finds Trent. Back to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Rebounded by James Harden.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's buckets. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half of basketball. Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Oh, it's stolen. Here's buckets. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Timeout called. Memphis. changes here for the Grizzlies. Zubac comes in for Gafford, and Brandon Ingram is subbed in for Trent. There's 45 seconds left in the second. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Garland, the pass to Roby. Zubac against Durant. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Jordan knocks down the triple. Jordan's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
I want to injure Jordan again.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Here he goes.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Outside Ingram. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
We've talked about a lot of teams now playing inside out. These guys are punching it inside, and it's not coming out. They're turning toward the rim and attacking, and it's working for them.
Kenny, you're an expert on this. I love talking to you, comparing notes. You used to throw it to the big man every time.
Yes.
And then he'd kick it back out, and you made 7 threes in the finals. I already know.
Yes.
And now time to fill you in on some of the other NBA action. It's a close game for the 76ers going up against the Detroit Pistons in the second quarter now. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, Memphis shooting just 42% so far in the game. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Darius Garland. Ivica Zubac out there with Isaiah Roby. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game, taking responsibilities, maybe Mr. Do Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. On the wing, Harden, covered by Jordan. Harden against Jordan. The 3. Another 3 from Houston.
MJ game. Body dog, nigga.
Locks in, and that is his shot.
Jordan finds Zubac. And they call an illegal screen here. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You take a look at the Knicks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Houston, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game, and here's Ingram outside. Buckets with a rebound. Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Let's go with a 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Jordan with
nigga,
the bucket.
MJ trying to go in.
For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to
Give
fall
the ball.
so far.
MJ's gonna go in just now.
Outside Wembanyama.
What's Harden?
Pass to Harden. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
MJ trying to go in. Fuck out of here.
This is what it's been since halftime.
Let's get it.
Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Ingram. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
For 3, Durant. Rebounded by Roby.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Timeout called. Memphis. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Memphis also making a switch. Trent's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Ingram. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, nice fake by Ingram. Setting the defender up to fail.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Ingram. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Now Westbrook. Give him 8. Drives to the hoop, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's so good at finding a crease in the defense and taking it to the hole. Westbrook going to what he does best.
Westbrook against Garland. Here's Jordan. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to O'Neal. Westbrook with it. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. Trent outside. 56 seconds left in the third. Now Jordan from 15 feet away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's buckets. 19 points in the game. Takes the 3. And that's basket number 9.
In Jordan's face.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Garland for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Out left to the wing. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And so it's the Houston Rockets firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Joe Harris. Aaron Gordon is out there with Smith. Then there's Russell Westbrook. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, B.A., and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Stops, takes it. Garland has that shot ready to go at all times.
Here's Iverson. He's guarded by Gafford. Count it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Gafford passes to Garland. High post Gafford. He's against Smith. And the dunk by Gafford.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
Here's Garland. Rockets with a rebound.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Harris misses. And it's Garland with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Roby. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
They are nasty with it.
Unless you give an effort.
Here's Trent. Well, Richard, the league now requires 65 games played to qualify for postseason awards. You see that curbing load management at all?
I hope so, B.A. I'm not a big fan of load management. I think if you're healthy, you should try and play. You should build up your strength to run a marathon. I think if teams are prioritizing postseason success, that's all right. But look, players are going to want to get those All-NBA awards because that helps with your contract.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on Darius Garland. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Azubuike's checked in. Here's Iverson. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Of course, Jordan up. Yeah.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Oh, shit.
Covered by Jordan.
The matchup.
And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Harris is checked in for the Rockets.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for buckets.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Darius Garland. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Wieskamp, he's checked in for Harris. He's perfect from the line this time. 32 seconds left in the game. Garland against Westbrook. Down low. Here's Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
For your Rockets, number 30, Seth Curry.
$19 seconds left in the game. No coverage that time.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
Gordon outside. Pass to Curry. The three is up. Rebounded by Ingram. Garland with the ball. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.